Benvenuti and welcome to my channel, What You Cooking Good Looking. I'm Justin and today we're going to be making gnocchi, which is an Italian pasta made from potatoes and flour and egg. It's very simple, very delicious. Just keep in mind that it's pronounced gnocchi. The G in Italian is pronounced gna, like gna 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 gna. And like the word in lasagna, right? We don't say lasagna, we don't say lasagna, we say lasagna, right? And so just keep in mind that's how it's pronounced. You don't want to say it in some of the ways I've heard it during my tenure as a server. I've heard gnocchi, gnocchi, and 1,000 other pronunciations. I'm not kidding, and it always made me smile. So yeah, it's pronounced gnocchi, but you know, if you want to say it improperly, people get a smile, and so no harm, no foul. So let's get started. And today, we've got our ingredients kind of prepped for us here. The potatoes have already been cooked. You can cook them in an oven and peel them. You can boil them. Maybe in the oven's a little bit better because they won't be so moist. But because I'm here in Spain and it's quite dry, I went ahead and boiled them and they've dried out a bit. And it was just simpler for me today to do it like this. So you're gonna start with about 1 kilo of potatoes, or roughly 2 pounds, I believe. I'm not good at math. It'll be in the bottom of the screen. And then you're gonna need about 300 grams of flour. You'll need 1 egg for this quantity. And so if you want to make more gnocchi, double everything and just use 2 eggs. For our sauce today, we're gonna make it very simple. Keep it simple, stupid, right? Kiss. And so we're just gonna use butter. We're gonna let the butter brown a bit, and then we're gonna add in some sage. This is actually some wonderful sage I've grown myself right through there, through that window. And so let's begin. We're going to start by mashing the potatoes. Don't use like a, I don't know, like a food processor or something that would blend it. You want to use like a ricer or maybe like a hand masher, or even if they're pretty solid, you can grate them and that would be great. So let's start doing that. So I'm just gonna come in here and mash. Okay, maybe try to do it a little bit more clean. So we've cut the gnocchi now after having rolled them out, and now they're ready to go. You can just leave them as they are in a kind of pillow state. You can just put a little impression if you want, and it looks like that. You can roll them in your hands and you've got little balls. And sorry, I'm 2 years old, as you can see. You can lay a fork flat down and you can just kind of roll the gnocchis on a fork, and then they look kind of awkward. Maybe if you have a shorter gnocchi, that one was a bit long, then you can do it like so. and it just kind of can trap a little bit of whatever sauce you're using underneath. This is the more typical gnocchi shape. So you can just keep doing it like this. You know, honestly, they don't have to be uniform. They can be all different shapes and sizes. If you want to, I don't know, if you want to make it, I don't know, like a cube, boom, you got a little cube. Like, what is that animal? There's an animal that literally defecates in cubes. So you can make them into little animal defecation cubes or whatever. You can do what you want. And I don't think that sounds so appealing. And I don't know why my mind goes to that, but whatever. So I'm just gonna stick with the typical style. I'm gonna use the fork. I'm not gonna worry too much about it because what's important is the flavor. I don't want to overwork them. I can tell that they're very puffy. I kind of like them when they're thicker and puffier anyhow. So I'm going to keep doing it like this. Here, come closer. Take a look. Take a look. So, can like that. Can be a little awkward. They really don't have to be perfect. Nothing has to be perfect. Yeah, everything needs to be perfect. So, boom.
2 hours later.
So I've added my butter to the pan, and I'm gonna let it warm up, and I'm gonna add the gnocchi to it once it's warmed up. It doesn't really matter because this pan is non-stick, but if you have just a regular pan, then you might want to make sure that it heats up hot enough first before you add the gnocchi so they do not stick, especially if it's a steel pan, right? So my water is practically boiling. I'm gonna go ahead and drop in my salt. Okay. And now that it's boiling, I'm just gonna add my gnocchi. So the butter has already turned golden on me, which is perfect. This is about the color I want. So I'm just gonna take my sage and I'm gonna pick off some of the leaves and add it. Ooh, and the aroma, the smell is just spectacular. And you can add as much sage as you prefer. So if you don't even want sage, you could just melt regular butter and serve it with cheese. But I would suggest trying this if you've never tried it before because it's absolutely delicious. The sage goes very nicely with the butter. And the gnocchis are floating up to the top, so I know they're ready, and I just need to scoop them out. I'm gonna turn this back on. just gonna add them. Now I'm going to mix them around so they get that beautiful color. As you can see, it's just got a nice, beautiful, perfect golden color coming. It's just about ready. So here we have our gnocchi with a brown butter sage sauce. Very easy, as you can see, and very delicious. I'm just gonna take some fancy little salt I have. It's actually black olive and truffle salt. I'm gonna sprinkle it on top. I did salt the flour that went into the gnocchi to begin with, as well as the water. So there's already some salt in there, but I like to add just a little extra. And now let's taste it and see how it is. It's so good. The gnocchi is so light. I've made gnocchi many times, but today it's like exceptionally light and fluffy. Oh my. It's just very simple, very delicious, but I definitely suggest you try it. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and also comment down below, especially if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer them for you. And I'll catch you next time. See you. Bye. Ciao.